worry, because I want to make these classes very cheap for me, so I will be not charging that much amount from people also, but I will be going with the paid membership, no problem. Cryptography. We will be discussing cryptography today. Anyone have any idea regarding cryptography till now, or all of you are a complete beginner in this? Anyone who
So
knows?
cryptography means securing information by converting into unreadable format like that.
Yes, yes. So basically, cryptography is a basic practice or a study of securing the information and the securing the communication through the mathematical techniques, like some of the mathematical algorithm we use during the cryptography to basically ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and authentication and the non-repudiation in any data transfer. And basically, cryptography also prevents unauthorized access by converting the plain text into unreadable ciphertext using any types of encryption, and then the reversing the process through the decryption. We will be also looking like how to encrypt and decrypt the data. But yes, basically, whenever whatever communication we are making, those communication cannot be filtered over that, because we have look multiple tools also, like wires are can be used to basically filter all the traffic which were going into the air, and that can be used to read the messages. So if the messages are not in a if the messages are in a plain text format, anyone can read like what are the data someone is sending to someone else. Like if I am sending you hi message over WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is not using any encryption techniques or any encryption technologies over them, it can be clearly seen by someone who is sniffing the network traffic. So for to get rid of all these activities, we get cryptography. And cryptography, basically the main goal of a cryptography is to provide the confidentiality. I'm just writing config, just understand it as a confidentiality. Then it also provide integrity, and sorry for the wrong spellings if I miss something. It also provides integrity, and then it's provide authentication, like only the verified user or identity of a verified user can access the data. So it also provides authentication. Basically, the person who is having the decryption key can only access those particular data. So that's why it is also providing the authentication. And cryptography also provides non-repudiation, like it basically prevent denial of a action performing or in some cases of a digital signature. So it also provides non-repudiation. Non-repudiation, I'm writing, just understood. So these are the basic agenda why we use cryptography. So there are a lot of types of a cryptography also. Like when you go with types of a cryptography, anyone knows what are the types of a cryptography? Anyone who is familiar with the types of cryptography? Yes, yes. So basically, there are two types of common cryptography. First is symmetric cryptography. I'm just writing it SYSM. Understand it. It's a symmetric cryptography. Basically, symmetric cryptography is a symmetric encryption. The same key is used for both the encryption and decryption. And basically, because same key is being used for encryption as well as a description, symmetric encryption is little fast and efficient for encrypting the large amount of a data, but it requires secure distribution of a decryption key. Like if you are encrypting the data but the decryption key is not that much strong, then anyone can decrypt those particular data. So in symmetric encryption, people are using the same keys to encrypt and decrypt the data. And in symmetric encryption, we are having some types of encryption also, like AES we use in symmetric encryption. AES is basically it's a advanced encryption standard. It basically use the modern security applications like a VPN or a Wi-Fi encryptions like WPA2 or WPA3, that for the file encryption it comes under the AES. It's a advanced encryption standard. Just let me write. It's a advanced encryption standard. AES stand for advanced just encryption. So AES basically means advanced encryption standard. Then we are having DES. I need to write in a capital, but no issues. Just after AES, we are having DES, and these are the part of a symmetric encryption. So AES and DES basically data encryption standard. So data encryption standards. Let me write it. Data encryption standard, and then we are having at the end we are having 3DS, which is a triple DS, an enhanced version of a DS, which is applied for a DES algorithm, three times in three times more powerful or more stronger than the normal DES. So 3DS we can also use. So this is a triple DES, like triple data encryption standard. So these are the three types of a data encryption standard in the symmetric encryption. So after symmetric encryption, we are having the second type of encryption, which is asymmetric encryption. Anyone have idea like what is asymmetric encryption? Anyone have any idea regarding this?
Separate
These are
you
used for decryption.
Please tell one by one. Please tell it one by one. Uh, uh, okay, so okay, who were saying? Gautam, what is asymmetric encryption? Okay, your voice is not coming. Okay, Deepak.
is
Deepak, let's go with Deepak. Your voice is not coming properly.
okay.
It's a private key and a public key. Yes.
Yes. So when we move
Hello,
to
what was the class today?
the class is regarding the encryption, like encryption and decryption. We are discussing encryption decryption techniques like cryptography and AI-driven protection regarding encryption and decryption. We are discussing the basic stuffs right now. Like till now, we have discussed what is encryption, types of encryption, up to type of encryption we have. So after that, like symmetric encryption, I hope everyone understood what is symmetric encryption. After symmetric, we are having asymmetric encryption. So basically, asymmetric encryption uses pairs of key, like one public key for encrypting the data, and then we are having the private key, which is used for the decryption of data. And basically, when we use asymmetric encryption, it eliminates the problem of a securely sharing the secret key also, as in a symmetric encryption. Because whenever you are doing the symmetric encryption, we were having a similar single key for encryption as well as a decryption, and at that time we need to share the decryption key secretly, so no one can know about that. But asymmetric key, the encryption key are publicly made, so anyone can go over there, and the decryption key is private, so no one can look into that, and that's more secure, and it basically eliminate the problem of sharing the secret keys. In asymmetric encryption, we are having a few types of asymmetric encryption. Let me just make it little larger. My screen visual, everyone, clearly?
Yes.
Okay. So after that,
Yes, sir.
yes. So after in asymmetric encryption,
Okay,
we are
sir.
yes. In asymmetric encryption, we are having RSA. RSA is basically a reverse mirror admin. He was a scientist. Like it is used for securing the emails like PGP, SSL, TLS certificates, like whatever we are using. Even this is over the HTTPS. So whatever S denotes is SSL over here, and this basically RSA is used to protect it over, like even email which is under the PGP encryption that follows the RSA. After that, we are having let me write it over here. After that, we are having ECC, which is encrypted curve cryptography, ECC. So just after the classes, find the full form of all these stuffs and make sure to remember this. So ECC is encrypted curve cryptography. This is a very modern alternative to the RSA, and in the RSA, the key size was around 128 bit to 248 bit, and sometimes 4096 bit, and it was making very much secure. But when we look to the ECC is using 256 as a secure, and RSA 3072, which is used in basically blockchain and IoT to and also in secure messaging apps like Signal. So WhatsApp also allows you to have a encryption over there, but when you go with the communication applications like a Signal, all the data of a Signal can't be retrieved, and it's a highly encrypted. So if you ask me like which is the most secure communication network, or which is the most secure social media app, then I will be telling you Signal. Wave, you can go with that. This is this will be a Signal Messenger is the best if you are looking into the encryption techniques used over because it's using the ECC, and it's a highly, and it's a very much secured. So you can use Signal, like most of the data whichever we are doing over WhatsApp, it can be rigged out, but when you look with the Signal, it's damn secure, like no one can get into that. So you can also use Signals after the sessions right now. After that, we are having DH for the encryption, which is Diffie-Hellman. It is also a key exchange algorithm which basically allows the two parties to establish a shared secret over any insecure channel. And basically DH means for Diffie-Hellman. Most of time it is used for a VPN encryption. So all the VPN is based on the DH encryption, and then ECC for ECC is basically made in our some social medias app like Signal, and then IoT and blockchain is basically based on the ECC, and RSA is basically based over our email communication, SSL, TLS, all these are based over RSA. So I hope the difference between all these three and the uses of asymmetric encryption is familiar to all of you. After that, we are having some other algorithm, like in third, if I go with the algorithms, we are having encryption, we are having some hashing algorithm, hashing algos. In a hashing algo, we are having MD5 hashes, like it's a message digest 5. So MD5 basically produce 128 bit of encryption key. It produces 128 bit of hash value. So MD5 is not being like MD5 is not that much secure algorithm. So to remove that, we if I go with a MD5 converter, let me go with MD5 converter to generate the hash, like how much hash it used to generate. So if I let me write Raj it over here, if I generate it, so now MD5 hash is this one. But if I look into the SHA1 hash, it's far bigger than that, and SHA1 is far secure than that. So basically, an MD5 hash is created by taking a string of any length and encode it into 128 bit of a fingerprint. So MD5 is using 128 bits of 128 bits of a hash values. And after that, we are having SHA 256. Okay, so I think it's 256. So SHA 256 is a secure hash algorithm, 256 bit, and it basically uses a blockchain, and entire Bitcoin is also based on this particular SHA 256. And for a digital signature, like for a Bitcoin purposes, and even for a digital signature, digital signature, whatever we are storing over the internet, and even for some stuffs like digital certificates, I can say like certificates certificates, we use SHA 256. So I hope it's clear between MT5 and 256. If I go to the 256 converter, uh, SHA, let me write SHA 256. So this one will help us to convert in between that. I will be coming back to this particular website later. Uh, 256 converter. So if I let me write it Raj. So this type of encryption, like if I have to send Raj over internet, and it is using the SHA 256 algorithm, then Raj is being converted in this format. Like this will be the actual format how the Raj is being traveled over the internet, and once it reaches to its destination, the destination person is having the decryption key. He will be opening that particular message using that decryption key, and he will receive the original text as a Raj. Any, like if I put any random number, the encryption for that, the hash key is this one. And if I send this one, if anyone cross checks it, then he will be finding this particular value. So that's how your SHA 256 has been generated over that. After that, we are having SHA 512. So basically SHA 512 is
Sir,
the
one doubt.
yes, please ask. What is your doubt right now?
Sir, which the page of SHA to
Your voice is breaking. Like, sir, Telegram is also secure. Yes, Telegram is also secure, but your voice is breaking a lot.
Sir, can we talk in Hindi?
Yes, you can tell me in Hindi. I understand Hindi well. Don't worry.
सर जैसे आपने मुझे बताया कि SHA 256 जो जनरेटर है
Hmm.
हमने उसको राज के अंदर हमने कोई भी लिखा तो उसने कोड जनरेट करके दे दिया।
Yes,
तो
yes.
ऐसे ही हम वेबसाइट के थ्रू इसको डिकोड भी कर सकते हैं क्या?
Yes, yes, there are few tools that will help you to decode that, but that comes into the forensics part, like how to decrypt those data. I will be coming back to those websites also. Those tools I will be coming back, like how to decrypt those data. If you receive any data, how you can decrypt those data. But yes, decrypting sensitive data, like if you are capturing the communication between two person, and if you are decrypting that, then it's illegal. But if you are having your own data which is you have encrypted and now you have forgotten the private key to decrypt those data, in that case you can utilize those tools to decrypt that. So this is a gray area, like no one can say it's illegal or illegal, but encryption and decryption you can do that. Okay, so after
Yeah,
that,
is it?
yes,
Yeah, sorry.
no, no.
Is it possible to decrypt 248 or 256
Algo.
encryption?
It depends upon the complications. Like I will be coming back, like how to decrypt the data. First, let me discuss like what is
Okay.
encryption and decryption. I am coming
Yeah.
back to that. Don't worry. I will be all the your at the end of session. Your answer will be clear, like how to encrypt and how to decrypt the data. I am coming back. But right now, let me discuss what is SSH 251 512. So at the end, SSH 512 is the strongest version of SSH 256 with 512-bit output, and it is basically used in security critical applications. Like if there is a missile launch activities, they might be using SSH 512. So they are used for like rocket launches. So at that time they will be using SSH 512, because if the encryption algorithm is strong, it takes a lot of machine resources also to decrypt those data, and also that's why it is basically used in all the cryptal environment. We use SSH 512, and the Bitcoin blockchain digital signature certificates all are based over the 256 algorithm and MD5. We are not using MD5 because in some applications, like if you are having the Android device in early 2015 or 2014, if you are using the Android device, they were secured with MD5. Then they updated to SSH 256 right now, and they all are secured right now. There is a one phone also which is being protected by SHA 512. I have forgotten the phone name, but it's a highly secure phone. Like it's not iPhone, but it's a highly secure device. Like I will be mentioning that soon. So these are the algorithms. I hope everyone understood. Now, any questions regarding the algorithms, or should I proceed further on different types of algorithm? Any questions regarding this SHA 512?
Sir, please revise once.
Okay, so we are having MD5. MD5 is 1 to 1, 1 to 8 bit hashes. Then we are having SHA 256, which is used for Bitcoin and digital signatures and the certificates, and it uses 256 bits of algorithm and architecture, and it is used in security critical applications like digital signatures and certificate. Then we are having SHA 512. It is the strongest, like it's the more stronger than SHA 256, and it is the strongest version of a SHA 256 with a 512 bit of output, and it is basically used for very much secure communications, like most probably for the presidents of a country, like missile launches and all activities they will be using. Some application might be claim you like they are using SHA 512 algorithms also, so they are be used after, like for all the password hashes algorithms. Like for password hashing we use some other algorithms, which is bcrypt. We can also use like bcrypt, and argon we can also argon 2 you can also use for a password hashing. Basically it securely store the password in database by using the salt for the hashing, which is bcrypt and argon. So all the devices which is securing all the credit card information, if any website is saving, so most of the time they use bcrypt or argon 2. I think it's argon 2. So argon 2, these two algorithms they use to save your passwords or to save credit card information. These two algorithms uses, and these two are the algorithms for password saving, and SHA2 all are clear. So after that we are having the digital signature certificate. So in between that, like in hashing algorithms, we are having, let me discuss one more thing, which is digital signature certificates. Digital signature certificate. Okay, so digital certificates, like basically digital signature provides authentication, integrity, and non-repudiation. So they are all the digital signature certificates use the asymmetric encryption, where a private key signs the data and a public key verifies the signature. So in PKI, basically PKI means for public key infrastructure. So let me discuss what is PKI. So PKI basically, PKI is a public key infrastructure. Public, one second. So PKI is public key infrastructure. PKI is basically a framework for managing all the digital certificates that validates the identities or encryption of the system. Then we are having CAS also. CAS. So basically, CAS is certified authorities, which like a DG certificate, DG locker also in case of India. It all encrypts the global science in all the digital issued certificate, like a CSE for a certificate or authorities. So these are the steps. After that, like if you look into why we need cryptography in cybersecurity. Anyone can say why we need cryptography in cybersecurity?
To hide the information to the
Okay.
public.
Preventing the data not to get into other hands.
Yes, yes. So basically, cryptography is a very crucial in cybersecurity, because it's a help us to secure the digital communication and protect the sensitive data. Like it help us to secure the communication by doing encryption, like end-to-end encryption. Just a 1 minute power cut, and sorry for the issues. We'll start again. Okay, so we use cryptography in cybersecurity because to provide secure communication, like all the first, let me write it. First thing, we use cryptography in cybersecurity to do secure communication, secure secure communication. So this is the first step why we need cryptography in cybersecurity to provide the secure communication, because all the end-to-end, like E2, EE, end-to-end encryption in messaging apps like Wi-Fi, like WhatsApp. Instagram doesn't use EX, like E2, E2E. One second, E2E. It means end-to-end encryption. So end-to-end encryption is available in a WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Even Telegram might be using that. Like Telegram use this, and after that we are having Signal uses end-to-end encryption. Signal uses the most powerful encryption. So this application uses the end-to-end encryption to basically encrypt their chats, because all the chats are moving through the Wi-Fi, and anyone can capture. Like they all are internet. Anyone can capture, do some decryption, and they can read those data. So that's why cryptography is very much important in cybersecurity to secure all the communications, whatever happening over the internet. Then for the data protection, we use let's assume any website who is saving your data, your credit card details end-to-end encryption. Yes, it's end-to-end encrypted. I know what you're thinking, but yes, it's end-to-end encrypted. So basically, data protection. For data protection, we use cryptography, because disk encryption software like BitLocker, VeraCrypt, they basically protects the data, which is data using the AES 256. Whatever data you are storing over any disk, you can also protect or encrypt that. So that's purposes cryptography is very much important. Then if your data is hosted over the cloud storage, so cloud providers like a Google Drive, OneDrive, or AWS, they all provide cloud storage encryption also to protect your data. So data protection provided by the cryptography. After that, authentication and access control. Auth and access control, let me write and SS control, auth and SS authentication and SS control is also made by encryption and decryption, like MFA. You may have heard about multi-factor authentication uses the cryptographic one-time password, which is OTP, to do the authentication, and that also uses the encryption. So that's why we are using. And after that, all the blockchain and cryptocurrencies are based over this cryptography. So blockchain. I will be taking a separate session about blockchain, but now just understand all the blockchain and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever USDT, whatever cryptocurrencies you are utilizing over the internet, they all are based over this. Let me write it, crypto. All the blockchain and cryptocurrencies are based over this encryption and decryption. Then based on the cryptography, after that email security, anti-phishing activities like PGP, pretty good privacy, which encrypts the email content using the RSA or ECC, also provided by cryptography. So let me write it. Okay, so email security is being provided by cryptography, which is based on the PGP. One second, it's a PGP. PGP basically pretty good privacy, encrypts the email context using the RSA. So RSA, utilizes RSA to secure all the communication whatever made over the emails. Then it also use DKIM, SPF, DMARC to basically encrypt the signatures to prevent the email spoofing. So all these things are available over this. So encryption is a like good technology, and we are utilizing encryption like every single day we are using OTP, and in cryptography is being utilized over whatever data we are protecting over the internet. Even on our own device is being using encryption or cryptography. Then for secure communications like end-to-end encryption, WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, whatever application, chat application you are using, might be using EC2, E2CC for encrypting the data. So these are the main things why we use cryptography in cybersecurity, and it's very necessary. Like everyone, if you are sitting Bybit got hacked, I will be coming back to that. So if you are sitting in any type of companies involved in interviews, they might be asking these types of questions regarding if you know anything, you can answer them. So let me switch to my Kali Linux and show like how this encrypted data looks like. So I'm just starting my Kali Linux. Okay, so I'm just starting my terminator to load the encryption and decryptions. Okay, so in Kali Linux, we are having OpenSSL to encrypt and decrypt the file. Basically, OpenSSL is a command line tool which is used to use for encryption and decryption of SSL or TLS management and the key generation. And basically, OpenSSL also support the various encryption algorithm like AEA, AES, RSA, DES. All these algorithms are being supported by OpenSSL. So if I want to encrypt any file using AES 256, I will be simply putting OpenSSL. One second, OpenSSL. Then ENC I will be putting, like I'm using. I'm trying to encrypt that, so I will be simply giving the name ENC, then AES, and I want to convert it into 256. So 256, and I can put CBC for salt also. CBC, and let me define some salt too. Salt, and I can put it in any secret key. So salt, let me give it a name as a secret.txt, secret.txt, and I will be taking the output as a secret.encrypted key. So output, I'm just defining output it over, and it's a secret secret.enc hyphen k for the key, and then let me put it as a my password. Okay, so I think it's a clear. OpenSSL ENC I'm utilizing. I will be using AES 256, and then the salt value I will be converting them into the text format, and the output is in a secret.enc k equals to my password. So it will be encrypt the secret.txt. So basically this particular secret.txt file, I don't have any file over the my device as the name of a secret.txt, but you need to pass the file name that you want to encrypt that. So here it will be encrypting this particular secret.txt file. secret.txt file with using this particular algorithm, it's a AES 256 CBC salt algorithm. It will be using with a particular password, like my password. It will be using to encrypt those data, and the salt option add random, because we have already I think if you have gone through the password cracking session, we have discussed like what is the salt over here. So salt basically adds the random value to basically prevent the dictionary attack. So that's why I'm utilizing salt over here, and when I press enter over here, so unknown option this is saying, and that's how it basically used to create. So right now I don't even have a secret.txt file over my desktop. So if I remove some of the options, like if I just simply convert it into the 256 algorithm, okay, it's also saying cipher AES 256. What options I'm making wrong? There is no space over here. This is the issue with the parameters. Like you forget one comma and use help for, okay, OpenSSL hyphen help. Let me check with the help menu. Okay, so I was using AES 256 ECB. What issues I am getting? Okay, before that, let me load the previous one. Okay, AES 256 CBC salt I was using. What is the issue I'm making? Let me, AES 256 ECB is available over here. So I can remove the salt to get into that. So let me remove the salt from here. You can also open the OpenSSL help menu to get more of this. So now still it is no such. Okay, so now it is saying like we don't have a secret.txt file over here. So if you want to encrypt those files, then you can utilize this tool, but I don't have any secret.txt file, and we were using CBC. We don't have any secret.txt file. That's why the error is right now. So I can create either any secret.txt file, but if you need to encrypt that, then you will be encrypting using the OpenSSL parameter. So I just need to show you like how you can encrypt. You just simply need to put the file name, then the output as a encrypted, and any password you can set. Here I have put my password. Any password you can see it, and any of the algorithms you can use, like cipher. You can change the ciphers. If I can change it to the Camellia 256 ECB. So let me change it with Camellia. So I can change it with Camellia also. Let me paste it over here. The previous AES algorithm I am removing, and once I press enter, okay, yeah, I need to enc, I also need to remove it over here. Okay, so now it's showing cannot open the secret.txt because there is a no file. But this any algorithm in any ciphertext, you can convert your data, you can protect your data. That's how you basically put encryption key using the OpenSSL. You can also if you want to decrypt those data, then you will be having a secret decrypt.txt file. Then you can utilize that. Like let's assume if I have made this file, and if I want to decrypt this particular file, then I can use I was basically encrypting this. Let me do load this particular command also again, and if I want to decrypt this, then I will be simply out, and then I will be putting it as a secret decrypt.txt to decrypt that, and the encrypted file I will be removing, and then I can put the decrypted data which I want to decrypt. So I will be simply putting secret and underscore decrypt decrypted.txt. I'm just giving it a name, any random name you can put. So again, here we are not having those particular file, but if you are having any file, you can decrypt those by using the secret decrypted.txt file. Any by which cipher you have utilized to encrypt the data in any text format, you can utilize those secret keys to decrypt that particular data in same format. So that's how you use OpenSSL. I know remembering this particular parameter to for OpenSSL is quite hard, but you can take help of any GPT model or anything to generate those commands and check that in a actual environment, and that will be working perfectly fine in any scenario. So that's how OpenSSL work. So anyone have any questions regarding this OpenSSL, or should I move to generate RSA key pair of a 48 bit? So anyone have any questions? Sir, I want to hack PI wallet. Sir, please give us recording. Yes, I will send the recording. Even recording is going out right now. I'm into the editing of some particular sessions. Once I edit those sessions, I will be providing the recording. So OpenSSL clear, anyone? Anyone have any issues with OpenSSL? Should I move on? TCP wrapper. Basically, it is the encryption of a TCP. So you can go with that. It will again
Can you
take
do it
yes,
demo?
yes. In next command, I will be creating the file and then we'll do that. Like a file name is you can change the file for a multiple time. That's why I don't create any file, because secret.txt I might be having some file over my desktop using that for some other session, and it might encrypt that. So that's why I don't want to take any risk. Even by the test name, I might having some file over here. So this is the little issue. That's why I avoid creating any file and then encrypting that, because in a Linux we are having this parametrical issue. After that, I may be unable to figure out like which file I have created, because it's impossible to remember the entire session. And if I encrypt my own data over my desktop, it will you understand, it will make me in a trouble after the encryption. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, so I encrypted my own data. Then I am after the session I am decrypting that. So it's not worthy to take the session in this case. So that's why I avoid to encrypt and decrypt the data. So, okay, and also don't try to do every single time on your device also. But soon we will be moving on that. Then we can also yes. Okay, so anyone let me move it over here. So we can use a multiple thing like GPG. We can also use to encrypt the file. Hashcat also we can use Hashcat. Let me open Hashcat. Mm, all the encrypted key passwords, like if you are having a WhatsApp chats that is encrypted, you can utilize this particular Hashcat to decrypt those encryption keys, because we have a lot of algorithms over here to decrypt the data. I know it's illegal to say it over here, but yes, Hashcat you can utilize to basically decrypt the data, and it's a great tool to do all over these thing activities. Like you just simply need to put the file name, and then the directory if you are having, you can simply put that, and that will be that you can utilize. So, like you can load the word list, and you can load the file name, and you can get into that. You can also load brute force attack for any MD5 level of encrypted algorithms. You can use that. Like if I want to do a brute force attack over, let's assume if I am having a hash.txt file, list.txt, if okay, so I don't have a list.txt. If let's assume if I am having a hash.txt file over my system, which is encrypted by SSH 256 hashes, and if I want to do a password attack over them, I will be simply loading hashcat. One second, wrong spelling, hashcat, and then I will be utilizing like -m I can put, and then I can put let me go with a 1400 parameter, and then -a 3 -a3 for MD5 a brute force attack, which is a3. I will be using a3 over here, and then let's the name is hash dot txt. Has any file, like if you have any chat files, you can load it over here as a text format, and then you just need to give all these question mark and a to start the brute force attack over any file. So if I load this, like I don't have any hash file, so I don't have any risk. So token error is showing because I don't have any hash parameter over here. But if you are having any hash file, these are the simple commands to load those attack over those hashed file. You can if you want to crack any hash file using the word list which is embedded into the hashcat, like if you want to load this particular word list, you can simply put hashcat hashcat and if I want to load the word list, then -m option I can utilize. One second, -m and then cap. One second, it's 0 and then -a let me check. It's a hyphen a. I am loading the word list, so for that it's a hyphen m, and then it's a a0400. So I will be loading a and then again 0, and let me the name is hash.txt again, like any particular file it can be. And you can load, like if you are having any word list, like if you have a separately made any word list using crunch and all, you can also load that. And if you are using directly rock.txt, this word list you can easily find over Kali Linux, like a rocku.txt. If for this particular word list you are using, you can simply put rocku.txt and you can press enter. That attack will be over. So there is a no because any file is not available here, and even rocku.txt I have not enabled it. So you can utilize, and this how this particular command you can utilize if you feel like the encrypted file that you have get is encrypted with MD5 algorithm. Then this particular command you can utilize if you feel like the algorithm is being hashed with SSH256. Then you can utilize this and you can load this particular command. And we have a lot of options, like a combinator we are also having, associations we are also having for a Hashcat associated, basically we have a lot of multiple options, like you can also utilize GPU acceleration to faster the cracking. So we are having some other options also, like we can resume the previous cracking sessions, we can perform a brute force attack, we can use a lot of stuffs we can do, like we have, let me check like what are the hash modes available it on a Hashcat. HASH Hashcat, and let me load. I will be just helping the help menu. I am loading to check like what are the hash value it is supporting. Just grep it, grep, grep, and let me check like what are the hash mode it is having. Hash modes, hash underscore mode. Okay, so let me check like if it shows the hash mode. So we are having some selected hash modes, like benchmark core, and benchmark info. So a lot of hash modes we are having. You can use, like it will be supporting, like it supports MD5, SSH256, bcrypt, argon 2, MD5. So all the hashing algorithm must be supported by the this particular Hashcat tool. So you can do, like you can go with a straight mode, combination mode, brute force mode, hybrid word list plus marks, hybrid mask of word list, association mode. You can also build your own modes to do attacks. Then we are having all the character sets, like from A to Z you can utilize, from uppercase A to Z you can also utilize. This like if you don't know Hashcat, you might be seeing it little difficult, like but open CL device types also we are having, like GPUs we can also load, like if you want to utilize GPUs to basically fasten the attack. So for that, let me check like what is the option for the GPU. So for GPU we are having the two options. So I can simply select the device type as a 2 for a GPU. So let me load rocku.txt command. If I am using, like I am just targeting any hash text and using rocku.txt file to crack that password, and if I want to do a GPU acceleration to faster the cracking, like it will be taking the whole power from my GPU or a CPU. You can also define CPU from here. Let me show you, like we are having options for a CPU also, and co-processor options also, because whenever you are doing a password cracking attacks, it requires a lot of power from your laptop or a PC, whatever you are using. So at that time you can define a CPU. If you are using a cluster based operating system for doing a password cracking attacks, you can utilize GPU. You will be having a plenty lot of numbers of GPUs you might be configuring over here, because CPU password cracking is little time taking and it's slow, but when you go with a GPU password cracking, it's a quite high speed. So let me go with the GPU password cracking, so I can define
Sir,
it.
what about quantum, sir?
Quantum, yes, I'm coming back to that, like how you can utilize quantum computing power into the password cracking. But please don't use this session into any malicious activities, please. I'm just you can say, if you tell me to beg in
Sir,
quantum, yes, please don't use this session into any malicious attack, because it's like you understand, like anyone can create a lot. I don't know anyone's intention over here, so please don't utilize this attack over anyone, for any malicious purposes. So let me go. I'm just setting up the force over here. So hyphen force, and then hyphen OpenCL device type I can choose. So I will be open CL underscore device. Okay, let me name it as a device, and then I can select the type. So for GPU, I think it's the type is 2, so I can select the type 2 for the GPU. I can press enter, and it's force OpenCL. Why it's not loading over here? Hyphen force. Okay, so there is a space in between, I think. Okay, so now it has taken. So it has you have enabled force to bypass the dangerous warning and error, and this can hide the serious problem. Should not be done when debugging and do not. Okay, so basically it's showing, but we are not having any hash.txt file, and even I have not I'm not targeting anyone. That's why. But if you are actually targeting them, then it will be loading your GPU to attack those particular stuffs, and in that case your hash value will be cracked little faster over here. So this is the main difference between this Hashcat, and it's a very powerful tool. I will also make a dedicated session, like I will take a dedicated session on a Hashcat also, because it's a quite good tool to discuss a lot. But yes, if you are in encryption and decryption, you can load. If I want to resume the previous cracking session, I can also do that. So if I want to load the previous session, I can simply do Hashcat, and then I will be doing, let me go with the session session and my crack, CRSCK. Okay, so I think spelling is right, and just let me restore. So this will basically restore the previous done session. So previously we are not into any attack mode. So if you are into any attack mode, it will load the previous session. So somehow if you have cleared the terminal at that particular case, so you can load the previous attack, and that's how it will be doing. So this is a great tool to have it. So let me switch with CyberChef also. So Hashcat clear everyone how you can utilize to crack the passwords and hash values. Now I think it's clear for everyone. Okay, and after the session, let me finish 1 second also. After the session, try to go through some more commands, simply search it over the Google, like Hashcat commands cheat sheet, nothing else. Cheat sheet, just search this particular cheat sheet. Any cheat sheet you can download. Let me Black Hills Information Security. This is a particular cheat sheet for your Hashcat, and just to go with all these parameters, like D1 for CPU, D2 for GPU, devices type is all these. I can't discuss entire commands over here, but what are the options available over here? What is the hash value? How you can share that? So after the after session, these parameters, few parameters I have used, like for cracking the MD5 algorithm, I have utilized this file, and then this particular I have utilized for SHA1. So after the session, for doing some attack, I have also utilized this command, but it's impossible for me to demonstrate each and every command on any particular file, because once I load this command over any file, this session will become highly illegal. So till now I'm not discussing it on any file. It's legal, and I can do that. So after the session, just create some files and attack over that. Try to import your encrypted chats over machines, and try to decrypt that. These things of these steps you can do for a practice purposes. And once you put all these activities, like you have done these activities, and once you just basically put all these activities in your resume, you are done. You are hired on a good packages. So just make the report of everything whatever you are learning over here. Try to go through all of them, and then go. So this generic type you can also go through here, like what are the hash types and all. So after the session, just try to go with the commands, more commands, try to practice a lot, and that's how you basically learn. So after that,
Can you share the links?
yes, Hashcat links I'm sharing.
disconnected.
Okay. Let me like this was the previous command, which is the session equals
Sir,
to my
above
cracker
one,
is to. Okay.
the force OpenCL device to type.
Okay, yes. Force OpenCL device type 2. This command was basically to utilize your GPU power to crack any passwords or any hash types. So at that particular case, you can use OpenCL device type 2. Device type 2 is for a GPU. Then we are having some other devices also. For CPU, then FPGP or DSP for those, and co-processors like cluster-based CPUs. You can utilize -3 also. So these are the options we are particular options we are having. So now clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me switch back 1 second. I'm coming to that. Okay, so here we are. I hope this link I have already shared. This PDF link I need to also share, because I think by this link you will be reaching to this PDF. This is a very beautiful PDF to go through that. Like just go through this PDF, you will be getting out. After that, we are having CyberChef. So let me when you go with a CyberChef is a very powerful web-based tool. I'm just going with CyberChef online. So this is by GitHub. So I'm just clicking it over here. Let it load. Okay, so it's a web-based tool, and it provides a vast range of a cryptographic data transformation, encoding, decoding operation, and it is very widely used for encryption, decryption, hashing, and forensic analysis. So a lot of stuffs you can do. So let it me, if I want to convert, like let's assume you can drag and drop any stuff. So if I want to, like it's a 2 base 64. If I want to, let's assume my name is Rupankar. I'm putting over here Rupankar. If I just put bake here, so its output, like it's an encrypted value of Rupankar, you can see over here. So in output phase, like if I highlight it, it's disappearing. So this is the encrypted format of a base 64 Rupankar. Like Rupankar is being encrypted. When I encrypt Rupankar, like when I take it as a base 64 and I put input as a Rupankar, I encrypt it. This is same. But if I decrypt it, like I'm just copying the encrypted value, and I'm removing the name over here. I'm also removing this base 64. I'm removing. So and I am loading base 60 from base 64, because I'm having the encrypted value, and now I want to get the decryption of that particular value. So if I put encrypted value, which is this one here, in output is showing Rupankar. So now it's clear, like there's these tools you can utilize to basically do a lot of if you are having any encrypted data, you can utilize this tool to decrypt that. So two hacks you can also load, like I'm loaded hash over here. I'm just let me remove base 64. So now my base 64 is removed over here, and okay, now base 64, and here my hacks is only available. So if I want to convert any data into the hacks, so I'm just removing. If I want to convert my name into the hash value, like hex value, this is the hex value of my particular name. So if I just copy this, I'm just copying it. I'm removing this my name over from here, and let me load two hash dump. So okay, no, I have to take hash from hex I need to take. So I am having some hex value. So this is the hex value, which is 72, 75, 70. So now it is being converted into, in output you can see like it's converted into my name. So that's how you encrypt and decrypt. You can set delimiter also, like in any set you can set into a space, percentage, comma, anything you can set. Here it's in a space, it's in a auto mode. I can change the mode from here. Lot of stuffs you can do. If I minimize the favorite, and if I go with the extractions, so in extraction we are having like we can extract the IP addresses, we can extract the email addresses, MAC addresses, we can extract the URLs, like extract uniform resource locator URL from any input, and the protocol HTTP, FTP, whatever that has made it over here. So we can also utilize that. We can extract the domains from any URLs. We can extract the file paths also. So a lot of stuffs you can utilize. Like this tool is more toward, I can say it's more toward the forensics also. If I minimize the strings, then we are having the date and time. So we can change the phrase times, like we can check for the phrase time, translate the date and time format also. Then we are having the Unix timestamp also. So a lot of stuffs you can do. So let me just have a question. So anyone have any questions right till now? Or anyone can use this tool very easily?
Sir, how to convert entire file, sir?
Entire file you can put over here.
Directly.
Yes, directly you can load here is the options. Like if I you input tab, I can put any file from here. I can open any folder. I can put my whole file, and then it can be encrypted. Then I can send, and some more sitting out over there. He can again put those file over here and decrypt that. So that's how you can load anything. Like you can load your files, you can load your images.
Will,
Lot of stuff you can do.
okay. It will decrypt that ransom attacker file, sir.
Till now I have not tried it, but most
Uh,
probably chances are high, like it may be able to decrypt those files also. Like you need to bake that. If it is capable of decrypting that, it will help you to decrypt that. So that's how it basically works. So the its main feature, like this is its input panel. Here you put the input, all the outputs will be provided to you. Here is the recipe. You can set any recipe over here. Like you can set the recipes as a languages, like remove directory, Unicode text format, decode text. So any languages in decode text, we are having a lot of a text also. All these text, it can be help us to decode that. In a network, we are having like HTTP requests, it can decode, phrase TCP, lot of a protocol, it can be able to, when it comes to date and time, all this it will be able to, because some crime you might saying, like if you are into the cyber forensics, some crime happens, and the basically that attacker used to change the date and time, so he can basically bypass all these security parameters. So in that case, we can analyze the date and times also. Then in multimedia, we are having options like we can render the image, play the media, we can generate some images, invert the image, flip the images. Lot of stuffs you can do. Like this tool is a self-explanatory. You do I don't have to explain this tool very much, because after using this tool for multiple steps, you will be understanding a lot of stuffs regarding that. So in public key, we can make some public keys, and then anyone can
yes,
utilize
pretty
this
well.
for encrypt and decrypt. Lot of stuffs we can use that. And someone mic is being open, so please open your mic only when you have to say something. Otherwise, please close your mic, because it creates a noise in a recording session. So please close your mic once you are done with her.
Share the link.
uh yes, I'm sharing, like simply okay, I'm just sharing the link. Just go with this particular tool. This is a great tool to have. What about how to use AI in cryptography? I'm coming back to that. Let's give me some time to reach to the entire session. Let me check. For till now we have covered like CyberChef we have covered. After that, Linux terminal run hash commands, I have already done this. And now we will be moving to the AI part. I need to cover some more stuffs also. And in AI, I will be coming back to like PyCryptodome, how you can generate the Python codes. A lot of stuffs I will be doing. Like today we'll be using Google Colab also. Google Colab to generate a lot of encryption and decryption keys. So if you know some coding, this will be a great tool. If you don't know coding, this will again a great tool. So if I can generate, either I can generate the code with AI, or I can start coding. So if I like let's assume if I code, I will be coding in a 2 to 3 line and it will do. But if it generate code, it will take some time. So if I want to generate a code, like let me generate a Python code, encrypt a image. Okay, and I can simply press enter over here. It will generate a code for us to do the particular stuff. So now here we are having the code. If I run this particular code, it will be showing us some results too. So here is the run button. So it's connecting to the Python 3 Google. Let it be run for the next time. So here basically it's importing image, then it is using the numpy and np, then first it whatever image we will be providing, it will be encrypt that particular image, and then it is also decrypting that particular image over here, and that's how it will be going. So here we have not provided any image path over here, so I can on a no array I can provide the image path here. So this is a little coding involved here. So if you don't know coding, try to get into little bit of coding, and if you don't know coding, you just need to understand how the code is working and where you have to make some changes. So here I just need to put any image path over here. If I put image path it, then it will be encrypting that images, and that's how it works. So any code you can generate from Google Colab. So if I go to the generate menu and give me generate a code, give me Python code, to encrypt text message. So you can create a whole application, let me make it as application, encrypt a text message application, and that I want to deploy. So now it will be now the application is being created over here. Whatever text you are sending, now you can convert it into the web applications, or you can convert in a Android application, and you can load it over anywhere, and you can utilize this for sending messages and all. And they also showing like you code with the cautions, and that's how you use. So I will be coming back again to this. So I hope CyberSecurity is clear to all of you, and Google Colab I'm coming back again. We can generate SHA 256 key, all these key whatever we can do. I think it's a clear of a CyberSecurity, right? Anyone have any questions with this XOR encryption?
No, sir.
Yes. Let me go with the XOR encryption. We can do brute force attack over XOR encryption also. Like we are having XOR brute force also. So I can drag and drop this particular scenario over here. So let me, why it's not dragging? Okay, so XOR brute force attack, we can use that. Let me remove the hacks. So so if you are having any key over there, if you are unable to crack that, let's assume if I am having Raj, if I want to crack, let me make it a Raj. Let's just bake it. If you are having any key, you can simply here it will be doing a brute force attack over those particular key to encrypt that key. So this option is also available, like XOR brute force attack. It can do it will basically bake and it like all the output it will be doing. So any encrypted value if you putting over here, it will help you to decrypt that. So first I need to encrypt some value, then I need to put that. So after the session, try to do first try to encrypt some value using go to the favorite menu, use from base to base, just convert some encrypted value, find it out from here, and in input menu just put it over here in the encryption. This is a random value, that's why it's showing like this. But if you put it over here, it will be giving you the result in that case. It will be simply you just need to bake it over here, and it will it will do a brute force attack over the encrypted key whatever you are putting over here, and then it will give you the result. So if I put select it over here, all these results will be in front of you, like a key 7672. All this data you can find over here. If you are having any image encrypted, you can open your folder, you can load that particular image. If you are downloading, then you can drag and drop any image also to get for into the encrypted key. So if I just remove it up, and let me load the base 6, and I'm downloading hacker image. One second. And any hacker image, I am just downloading it to encrypt this data. Save image. It's a download, and then again I will be coming back to this. I have loaded the basics, and then I can put the JPG, and now it's encrypted. So that's how you can encrypt any of the JPGs. Let me bake it over here. So now this is the encrypted value of any JPG. This is the file details. So that's how you basically encrypt any details. So I'm just okay. So now this is the particular file. Again I need to bake it up. and so this is the encrypted value of that particular file. I can just change the alphabetical algorithms also, like file size save for regex 64. I can use that. I can use mega 35 also. So it will let me bake it again. So some key might be changed over here, but we can't figure it out because it's impossible to read. We can change the data format. So if I exceed it out and I need to change it to the hexadump, I will be simply drag and drop it up. So now this particular input is being changed to this hexadump. And if you are having this particular, if I simply copy this and this output, and if I load from hash dump and I am just removing it, and then in input format I just need to delete this input, and here I will be putting the copied one. So here is the image part. So that's how you basically convert and encrypt and decrypt some formats. So I hope it's more clear to all of you after looking into all these stuffs. And after the session, try to go with some more encryption and decryption. That will be helping you a lot in a further journey. So that will be a great tool. Like 2 decimal, like 2 base 56, if I convert, let me convert it to the base 66. Now it's in a base 60 58. So base 58 will look like this one. So let me, okay, can I change the place of it over here? So let me place it on the upper side. So in a base 60, so if I normalize Unicode this, then okay, so it's a normalizing that particular Unicode, and now it's in a normalized version. So I'm just again taking it back to its original position. Okay, so anyone have any questions regarding the CyberSecurity, or it's all clear? So
Yes, sir. How to get that image restored back, sir?
all these particular encryption key you just need to put over here, you will be getting the image. Like that image was recently downloaded. You just need to first convert that, and then you will be able to download that again. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, yes. After that, let me switch back to Kali Linux. In Kali Linux, we can also change something in a hash format. Like we don't have that much option on a Kali Linux, but we don't have that much options on a Kali Linux, but up to some extent we can use. So I'm just exiting this particular terminal, and I'm coming back to you also soon. I'm just exiting this particular terminal, and let me open the terminator over here. Okay, so now I can change, like if I want to change MD5 hash file, like if I want to generate a MD5 some hash file, I will be simply putting MD5 MD5 sum and secret.txt again, secret.txt, one second, txt file. And okay, so I need to create the file, and again go into that. So let me do a echo command and create the file. Okay, so and I need to go convert it into MD5. So now okay, why it's not okay, it's MD5 into the capital. Why it's not loading? Okay, echo -n. This password I want to create into. Okay, let me go with SHA-256. Okay, is it okay? Okay, so now it is being converted. I don't know why MD5. I am writing right spelling MD5. Okay, I need to write MD5 sum also. I was missing. So now it has been converted into the now this random 1 2 3 4 5 6 txt. This particular txt is being converted it in this SHA-256 sum. So if you are not using the CyberChef tools or any other tool, this how you can convert. If I want to convert into to the MD5, then I can simply put MD5 sum, and now this is being converted into MD5 sum. So that's how you can convert any password in any text format over in a Linux terminal also. Like if I want to convert it in a 256 sum, then I can simply put SHA 256, and just let me put sum again. So now it is in MD5 SHA 256. So you can see like MD5 sum is smaller, SHA 256 is greater than MD5, and SHA 512 is larger than all of them. So this is the main difference in between all of these. So you can also encrypt any file using the GPG. This is the alternate method, like a GPG you can utilize, and -c and secret .txt, like this is the file I am not having. So if I want to encrypt it using the GPG, I can utilize to encrypt any file using the GPG also. I can basically compare any hash value to file the integrity. So a lot of steps you can do, and this how you basically convert your hashes over the Linux. And if you want to convert it using any particular GUI based tool, then you, in that cases, you can utilize CyberSecurity. This will be a great tool for all of you. So after that, like I think it's more than enough. AI part need to discuss tomorrow. I'm feeling very hungry right now. Okay, so should we end this session, or should I end this session right now?
Sir,
Yes.
please send the link of the what are the topics covered today. Now
Yes,
you are sharing the screen, right?
yes,
Like this page.
yes. This I will be sharing it out. Don't worry. I will be sharing it out. Like after tomorrow's session, you will be receiving, or just after the session, I will be sending to like CyberSafe and a Linux terminal we have discussed. Like CyberSafe, I have already discussed yesterday, and so anyone have any issues from in a previous session, or should I start with the new one? Okay, so I hope everyone have practiced some stuff regarding that. Today, if I get some more time, I will be starting the cloud computing basics also, like what is cloud, what are the types of a cloud computing. Today I will be also trying to switch to that, AI in cybersecurity, and how you can enhance the cybersecurity with AI. So let us discuss that. So there are a few tools, like basically AI is helping a lot in cryptographic techniques by improving the key generation, breaking the weak encryption, enhancing the steganography, and even developing AI-driven encryption models. So that's how AI is helping a lot in doing cryptography. So a lot of stuff AI is providing, like breaking the weak encryption, enhancing the cryptographic techniques. So these are the basic stuffs that AI is providing, and that's how all the security systems are getting more robust right now. So like a lot of stuffs AI is also doing, like uh, when it comes to breaking the traditional encryption methods. One second, let me open the whiteboard. So whenever we are using the traditional encryption method, there might be a lot of troubles, and it can be breaked by some attacks, like as we have seen. There are a few tools like Hashcat, CyberChef. This tool can be helpful to break into all these stuff. But to get rid of that, we use AI in cryptography. So for that purposes, like right now, AI is helping into pattern recognition. Just understand it as a recognition. Okay, one second, it's a P. So AI is helping right now in a pattern recognition. Like AI model helps us to detect the weakness in any cipher, because whenever we are encrypting any data, like if you are converting your MD5, let's okay, one second, let me convert something. Why it's not exiting up? Okay, now I am having. Okay, so when MD5. Okay, so if I go with a MD5 hash generation, this is the weakest encryption method, and if I just convert into the hash, this is the particular MD5 hash value. So there is a lot of weaknesses in this particular hash generation. So AI is right now basically helping us to do a pattern recognition in any weak cipher, and helping us to fix it out. Then AI can also help us in a brute force optimization, like a lot of encryption keys can be broken out by using the tools like a Hashcat. So AI is also helping us to break it out, or AI is also helping us to get rid of that. So if you want to do some brute force optimization, then you can also use AI. So AI is also used for brute force optimization, and it's going to increase the day by day. Like as the AI is advancing every single day, it will be advancing a lot. Like in upcoming year, it will be a lot of optimization in brute force techniques, and even in a pattern recognition. After all, AI is also helping us in quantum computing. So today I will be looking into some quantum computing, like IBM quantum computing techniques that is is helping us in pattern generation and cryptography. I just am switching back to that. Let me just move it. Why it's not moving? Okay, so AI is also helping us in terms of a quantum computing, like the AI powered quantum models can detect the RSA by factoring the large number of efficient encryption data, and that is also helping us a lot. Like AI is also helping with the quantum computing. Today we will be looking into all these aspects, like how AI is helping in a pattern recognition, and then in brute force optimization, and in quantum computing. So basically, AI-based crypto-analysis tools, like we have some crypto-analysis tools. When I go with Google Colab, one second, let me open Google Colab. In Google Colab, we are having already having TensorFlow or PyTorch already embedded into that, and that can help us to generate a lot of AI-based models. So if I just simply go into the code section, and any type of code, I can start coding over here, or I can also help. It can help us to generate too. So if I just simply want to develop a, let's assume I want to develop a just generate a code, encrypt data that is inside my phone gallery. This will be like a PyTorch or a lot of stuffs will helping you. Now this is generating the codes to basically encrypt all the data that is in my phone gallery. Like either it can be, why it's not generating. Okay, there is some error with. Okay, let me. I will be coming back to that. Till that, let me discuss some more stuffs regarding this particular stuff. I am just coming back to it. So, when we go with the AI for a key generation or enhancing the randomization in any cryptography, we are having like we can use the neural network. Then we can use the reinforcement learning and the quantum random number generation, which is QRNG. We can utilize all of them. Like a strong cryptographic key can help basically help you to depend on the randomness, and AI based model will improve us the key generation. Like all the key generation, AI based key generation can be used, can be done using the neural network. Neural network. Then AI based key generation can happen with the help of reinforcement learning. Okay, just I have a good question in my mind. So anyone who is learning AI right now? Anyone who is into AI? Okay, Raghunatham.
Not completely into AI. Yeah, not completely into AI. I just learned prompting.
Okay,
How
okay,
to
like
prompt something.
okay. Like you are into just prompting, doing some prompt engineering using the GPT models and all. You are not into
Yes, yes, yes.
not into any neural network generation or any reinforcement learning. You are just starting with AI. Okay, so it's quite good. Like if anyone is just starting with AI, just please try to switch to some little concepts of AI. Like if I am putting like what is neural network, everyone must have some ideas regarding what is neural network, how it works. If I am asking like what is the quantum random number generation, make sure to have some ideas. Even after the sessions, I will be sharing a small notes regarding all these steps. Try to go through them, and that will be helping you. Basically, AI key generation is being done using the neural network, reinforcement learning, or even QRNG is being used. QRNG. QRNG stands for your quantum random number generation, which is basically AI ensure truly unpredictable key sequences. Like all the AI based key generations, like PyCryptodome, that can help you to leverage the machine learning to improve the key randomization. So right now, AI is used in a more advanced way in a field of cybersecurity also to improve the security in a gateway. So there are a lot of a tool, like here in a Google Colab we are having a Crypt tool also. Like this is a if I go with crypttool.org, so this particular tool you can utilize. Like you can download this particular tool, and this is a complete AI based crypto analysis for breaking the cipher. So if you are having any any cipher which is like any encrypted data, you can also use a crypto tool to break that, and it will basically helping you to key strength evaluation. It will help you to visual cryptographic learning, and this is a great tool. Like crypto tool 2 is a cryptographic analysis tool that is integrated with a complete AI. Like whole AI program will be embedded into that, and it is basically AI for key analysis and encryption verification. So previously we have discussed CyberSecurity. So CyberSecurity was also similar. I can't say like it's a very much similar to this particular tool, but yes, up to some extent it is doing the task whatever we can do using the crypto tool. But in a crypto tool too, we are having the power of AI also. So you can download this particular tool from here. This is the stable version, or any zip version you can download. But if you are on a Windows, I will suggest you to go with the .exe. It is supposed the SHA 256 and SHA 512 also. So both these high level of encryption is being supported by it, and it is also having the night boot version. You can also go, but I will suggest you just go with the stable version. So I'm just pasting the link of this particular tool also. So if anyone is trying to analyze some data, yes, all the notes will be shared today. Even I have a previous video is being edited completely. A previous lesson which was on a cryptography, I have edited it completely. Like I was just have to make few cuts over there. All are set, and just after the session I will try to upload them, and even the notes I will be uploading over the group. So don't worry, you will be getting all this stuff soon. And like from most probably from tomorrow I will be I will be traveling to my home because of Holi, so will not be available for a few days. Like 2 to 3 days I will not be here. Like from Tuesday, most probably the session will again start from Tuesday onward. It will start again. So that's why again don't try to practice all the steps whatever we have discussed just in between that. So crypto tool, this particular tool you can use. Like it will help us to analyze and evaluate the encryption strength. It can help you to run the brute force attack with AI optimization. It will export the decrypted data for the further use. So a lot of facilities this particular tools provide. This is its portal. You after the session try to go through this complete portal also, like what are the steps it is doing. It's here is its documentation page also. Like let me just go with the research files, and here some of the research files are available. So you can also, like if you want to get more detail into any any encryption and decryption, like if you are into the blockchain engineering, and basically these are the stuffs companies are looking for you if you are applying, start applying, or even a lot of projects are regarding the cryptography and the blockchain based projects are available. And if you are into the IT field, then the cryptography and the blockchain is the most highest paid job in a cybersecurity domain, or in a whole IT domain. If you go with the blockchain or encryption and decryption, because there are tons of mathematics involved in all this stuff. Because I have not done any calculation over that, but even if you go with the basic module of a CHB13, it is having a lot of encryption and decryption and a lot of mathematics involved into that. So this is the mathematical stuff. So it's the beyond most people try to avoid mathematics at some time. So if you are not avoiding mathematics, then this will be a great. Like if you love mathematics, this will be a great tool. So try to go through that, and it will this particular tool will help you a lot. So I am also pasting this particular link, and everyone whatever link I used to paste it over here, and whatever resources I used to provide, always try to go through them. They are best in best, like I can say they are best in education section. They also provide few of the book. Like here is it's a crypto tool book. You can go with this particular book to study in a more depth. You can download this particular book, and from there you can start your education of this. So from here you can get the links of a book. This particular book is also available on Amazon to buy, and even you can download it from the Google also if you don't want to pay. just want this particular book for free, just go with that and it will be helping you a lot. And after that we are having a StegHide tool, which is StegHide. One second, StegHide, one second, StegHide online. So this particular tool you can also use, like this will be helping you to do a steganography tool. Like this is a steganography tool basically, which helps you to hide any message or image or any audio file, and then you can encrypt that, and only if anyone is having those decryption keys, then they will be able to open that. So if I basically write any message over here, so hi, Rupankar here, I can just basically encode that, and then this particular binary is been encoded over here. So if anyone is willing to read this particular message, he just need to copy this. Like I can share this particular number only, then he will be just coming to decode, and here he will be just having that particular file, and then if he just upload those files, then able to read those data whatever I have sent it over here. So I can choose any file and I can encrypt that. So basically steganography is a technique of embed any message in any image. Like I can attach any image. So let me attach some of the image that we have downloaded yesterday, like our images. I'm just downloading, saving this image over here, and this is a technique to send your message in the form of images. So I can just drop any image over here, and I can write the message whatever I want to encode in any image, and then I can encode this particular message and I can send it over here. And those who are having, like if anyone receive that particular image, he can simply download that particular image, then upload that image over here from any file, and then he used to decode that, and then he will be able to understand like what is the message in between that or behind them. So this is a tool, like it helps you to understand like what is the message behind any image, and you can hide an image. Like sometimes you have to hide some information in the image, like you like this will be a great tool. Like sometime if you are encoding any viruses or any malware, if you want to run that over victim devices, you might be hiding those malware in the form of an image, and once only victim will know like he is just downloading the image, and but your viruses are embedded over the image, and once the image is being downloaded, virus will be running automatically over their device, and then you can create a reverse recipe to gain access, and a lot of stuff you will be doing after that. So this is like a best thing to do over here. So steganography is basically a technique to hide the messages into image format and all. So I hope everyone understood like what is steganography. Anyone have any questions regarding steganography, or is all clear?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, how to detect if a file contains steganographic information?
Like if you just you will be coming here, and then on a decode, like in encode, if you want to make a steganography image, then you will be encoding that. If you are having any steganography image, then you can come to the decode and you will be putting that particular image over here, then all the information inside that will be available to you. So that's how you will be able to understand.
No, means if we are given a file, means a random file we are given. So
Yes, yes.
how to test it for means
Random
how to
file,
test it
any
for steganography?
yes. So let me this is a random file. I can upload it over here and decode it. It is not having any hidden message over here. So if that particular image is having any hidden message into that, it will be displaying it over here. So like if anyone have encoded any device and any image, and he has sent it you, then you will be coming back to this particular website, or any stenography website you can visit, and you can decode that particular message over there. So that's how you will be doing. Like the message is hidden inside the image, and all the messages you can read from here. So if I go to encode, normalize, and this is the image that is having the hidden message. If I just simply save it, so I'm just save this as a download. If I go with the encode, and if I let me again, I am just going to the download this particular image. I want to open it over here, and I just simply need to decode, and here is the message like hi Rupankar here. So this is the particular message I have embedded into the image in a encoded manner. Like here I have just hi Rupankar here. I have just saved it over here, and then when I decode, I have just simply loaded this particular image, and the message whatever written over that was simply loaded to me. If I again come back over here, if I write something else here, and this is the second image that is done today. So any message you can encode in any image. So now that particular image is been hidden. So if I encode, where is that? So I think this is the image. I need to download it. So I'm just giving it a name as a download one. And now the stenography image is being over there. If I want to decode that particular image, I will be simply choosing the file that is having some messages. I will be opening that, and once I decode that, it's not decoding. Okay, so hi, here the Rupankar, here this is the encoded image, and this is the turn. Some other messages might be included. So if there is a no that much message like this space might be happen there, but most of time your message will be in a upside like okay. So here is the message that was hidden over that. So now you can find the messages easily. So I hope you get the idea like how to hide the messages in any image and how to retrieve it back. So there are a few other websites also like Estango. You can also go with like Estango. You can also go with, and then PyCryptodome like Estango. This is the website to encrypt the message. Then we are having some other websites like PyCryptodome, PyCrypt. Uh, Cryptodome. This particular stuffs you can also utilize to hide any messages over there. This from here you can also utilize them. So like this will work on a command line interface also. Like it is a low level of a cryptographic primitives, and it supports Python. It supports Python from 2.7 to 3.6 and PyPy. That's how you can install it over there, and you can utilize this particular tool also. So these two tools are being used to basically crypto any random key bytes or any data. It can be helpful for you. After that, like you can train your own AI model for crypto analysis. So if I go with let me go with Google Colab once again. If I just come here, I will be going to the code section, and here I want to generate some code. Like if I want to train my AI model for a crypto analysis, like AI can train the model to break the encryption using the deep learning. Like you can train your own models also to encrypt the data, or you can code, like you can put some code to train the data. Like if I do that, I will be simply importing, like you can do all the stuffs using the TensorFlow. So I will be simply importing TensorFlow as TF, TensorFlow as TF, and then I will be like from TensorFlow I have to make a layer to import the dense. So I will be loading like from I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Okay, so from TensorFlow I just need to tab it over here. So from TensorFlow I have to import I have to import crash and dot layer import dense. I have to also import the dense. So let me just put it over here, crash layer. Okay, it has also taken us okay, I just need to remove this particular line, and let me move it up. Crash and import layer is also it is included. Like I can also import dense also. Like I can import dense too, and then it is already importing the numpy, and then I can use I can also import sequential, and then I can train this particular model to make a crypto analysis also. And if you are not into the coding, then you will be simply going to this particular code, and you will be generating you can generate the codes also, like train a model train a AI model to generate encryption key. So it will start coding for you, and here is the particular code that I was doing. Like it has imported here train the AI model to generate encryption key. So it is importing the tensor overflow first, then it is importing the numpy as a NP, and then it is the defining the first model, which is creates layer dot dense, and all the encryptions rules it is putting over here. Like it's a output layer of output layer with a 256 unit representing the key, like as such a 256 it is representing that. Then it is compiling the model using the model dot compile optimized, and it basically squaring the error loss. Then it is generating the synthetic training data by using the num, and after that it is generating the new key over here by using the new input numpy dot random, and then it is generating the key over here. And this is the entire process to generate the key, convert the bytes into the string, and this will be helping us to determine and file the form of any key. So once it is done, I will be simply running this particular command. So let me open it in a editor. No, I don't want to just run this particular tool. So let me run this. So it is allocating the runtime over here, and you can, so if you are not into the coding, you can come to the Google Colab, or either you can use DeepSeek also. Like DeepSeek also you can use, you can go with a ChatGPT or any, but Google Colab will doing a great coding over here. Then we have some other options like GitHub Copilot, Git GitHub Copilot. So those who are familiar with a little coding, you can go with the GitHub Copilot also. This will be doing a great code generation over there, and this will be a great help. So if I go start it for a free, and now I can ask it. So let me just go with the previous prompt that I have given, like train AI model to generate the encryption key. Nothing else I want to go with. So I'm just asking to train AI model to generate an encryption key, and a Copilot will automatically can help you to load this particular particular generated code over your Visual Studio or your coding environment, and from there you can import this code, you can run over your own servers, and from there you can start training those models. So this is also a great, like it is loading it over here. I can run that, I can download the entire code, and then I can load it on my own VS Studio, and from there I can go from them. So that's how you can do. Like either you can use Copilot, like it is using the GPT model 4, and then you can also switch to the multiple models. Like I can go with the Gemini to 2.0 Flash, then Claude I can use. Claude is also quite good, so I can also enable the Claude, and I can switch to that. Then all the models I can switch in between that. This Claude 3.0 Sonnet requires paid subscription, and Azure OpenAI also required the paid subscription. But O3 Mini, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, all these are free, and even GPT-4 is a paid, but here GPT-4 is free for you to utilize in a Google Copilot. So if you are into the coding, you can also encrypt, like any type of a code generation you can do. So if I generate a code, let me just go with generate a code to encrypt my contacts on Android device. So if you are into any legal troubles, and if you feel like your phones are going to be seized, and that situation, you are simply can basically encrypt entire device by using few commands, and you can load it in your JDK, like your Android Studio, and from there you can simply load it in your device, and your whole data is been encrypted, and no one can even open that. Like if you load it through the SHA 512 or any method is hard to crack it out. So you can basically encrypt the data. If you are very much concerned about security, then you can encrypt entire data, and like stuff you can do, and that will be enhancing your own privacy and enhancing your security. Because if you are in cybersecurity, or if you are like in these stuffs, you will be trying to secure yourself. I will suggest you to either use this Copilot, or you can go with the Google Colab, and they both uses great. Like here is the complete trend model, and I can utilize that. Like most of time it is using the 128 bit. So share the links. Yes, I'm sharing the links of a Google Copilot. All the links I'm sharing you, and any steps you can create it over here. Here is the link for your GitHub Copilot, and this is the particular link for your Google Colab. Both of the steps, both are the quite good steps to do that. Okay, so these are the steps I have looked. Now I can test it over here, but right now I'm just showing you something like how to you can generate. Like if you want to generate a Python code, like to generate a cryptographic key, so you can also do that. Like give me a Python code. Give me a Python. 1 second. Python code. Okay, I'm not into the generating prompt, so let me switch to generate. Give me Python code to generate cryptographic key. So here is your cryptographic key. You can use and run that. So you can either you can import the torch and you can code it on your own. Like if I go with this particular copilot, it can be also help me. Just let me copy this particular command and check the efficiency of both tool, like how they are giving you the codes over there. So if I simply give me a Python code, okay, so it is generating it to the key.py, and its code is it will be generating AES 256 byte of encrypted key. And if I go with the Google Colab, it is simply like it is helping us to generate a cryptographic key. So if I just run this particular command here, it is generating a cryptographic key for any data whatever I can put. So here it has token data for my deep dark secrets. Any type of a data you can just simply put in the form of a token over here. You can basically give, if you are into the any website, or if you are saving those particular data over your website, you can also give the path for your all file, and entire file will be encrypted. So if I again need to generate some another code, so I am just copying a little prompt from here, and just if you are into any website and if you want to make a encryption over there, then give me a Python code to generate a cryptography to encrypt uh, in, encrypt. Let's assume if you want to encrypt in your entire database, so encrypt my server database. So that can help you to encrypt your entire database, like wherever you have stored your all the cryptographic details. That can be helpful for encrypting your entire database. If I can both these tools can be helpful for you to generate a lot of code. So now I will not suggest anyone to learn coding. Just learn some bit of prompt engineering, and you will be able to do all of your tasks. So now it is basically trying to encrypt my entire database. Like it's generating the salt also, like random salt. It is taking a 16 bits of a random salt that it is utilized to take it into the starting and ending of any passwords or any hashing, so that it's impossible for anyone to crack those hashes. So you can create both of these. Here is the entire code to basically encrypt your entire database, and that's how, like it's algorithm 256 it is using. I can also switch in between the algorithms. If I tell it to switch to some another algorithm like MD5, if you wish to go with the SHA 512, you can also tell him to switch to that particular algorithm, and that's how it will be switching in between that. So cryptography is good, and you can utilize any of your machines to encrypt that. Even you can generate few codes to encrypt your entire data whatever you are having on a Windows disk, and that will be great. So after that we are let's move to quantum computing and quantum cryptography. So I hope till now it's clear. Anyone have any questions in between that? It's a little difficult for anyone who is not into that much coding. you might be feeling like what is happening around us, but yes, these are into the syllabus, and this how you can be a hacker only. Like it's impossible to become a hacker without learning cryptography and without right now without learning how to use multiple AI tools. Becoming a hacker is impossible in nowadays. So if you are into this, try to use all these particular tool more efficiently and more
Sir,
efficiently, and then you
sir,
will be learning a lot. Yes, yes, what you are saying?
sir, simply we have to take a image on cryptographic site and write a message
Yes, yes,
inside the image
yes.
and
You
send it to any person.
Yes, yes, and only
And
if that particular person
when
goes
we,
to this website and upload those images, then only he will able to see the messages. Otherwise, he will just see like this is a particular image only. So this can like a lot of image hiding you can do utilizing that. People will see like. If you are doing any secret chat with any
can you give
person,
a demo, sir?
I already shown you how to do that. Again, why to go with that particular stuffs? Like
ठीक है.
Estango, I have
Okay,
already
okay.
shown. If I go with just after the session, you will be having the recording. So just Estango, I think Estango I was
Okay,
there.
okay.
Okay, so from 1 second, I forget the website name.
Yeah.
I have even I have shared this link over here. So it's this particular website you need to go, and from there you can hide those images. So after the session, like you will be having recording, just remind that you will be getting to that. Don't worry. So after that, we have some steps like. How you can enhance like how AI enhances the quantum cryptography. So basically quantum cryptography is a security method which uses the principle of quantum mechanics to secure the data transmission, like unlike the traditional encryption which relies on the mathematical complexity only. Quantum cryptography uses the law of physics to provide the more security to any data, because as the technology is growing, cracking the normal mathematical complexity of any encryption is a little bit easy right now for any attacker. So now people are switching to the quantum cryptography methods, where in a quantum cryptography, like the main principle of quantum cryptography is a quantum superposition. Let me write it. The main thing over here is a quantum superposition quantum superposition, and like basically quantum superposition, a quantum bit bit can be into the into start from 0 to 1, and it can be simultaneously. So it comes into the quantum superposition, and then we are having the quantum entanglement. So you can also use that. Then we are having the no cloning theorem. So these are the methods in a quantum computing quantum cryptography to hide the data. These methods are most of time intelligence services uses these types of data encryption methods to encrypt the data in more depth, but I don't know who knows who knows there. Most probably they will be hiring few engineers out of there, and if you go with multiple country, most of these technologies must be used by USA, or most probably by China. If you look with the other country, either they will be copying they will be relying over the previous generation of previous generations of a cryptography. I don't think they might be switched to this, and if they have switched, it's quite good. So there is a no cloning theorem. No cloning cloning theorem. So basically it's a quantum state cannot be copied exactly. It basically prevents any eavesdropping. So that's why we use a non cloning theorem. And then we are having over server effect, like it's measure the quantum state distribution, making any unauthorized interception undetectable. So that we can also use, but till now just switch to no cloning theorem or quantum superposition. These are more than enough to right now. So when you like in a real time, quantum cryptography is used in a very much secure communications, like in a government services, in a military, or in military services, military infrastructure, or in a banking sector. Like most of a banking have the standard to secure the data. In there, they uses this type of a quantum mechanism to secure all the data. And there is one technique like quantum key distribution is also available over here. So let me write it over here. So there is one or more method, which is QKD. QKD. So basically, QKD is quantum key distribution. So quantum key distribution is a method to securely share any encryption key using the quantum mechanics, and it will basically preventing any eavesdropping by detecting any interception attempt. So whenever anyone is willing to attempt any data which is using the quantum key distribution, like other methods, like if your normal chat is being done blocked through, or normal chats are encrypted through the end-to-end encryption. So if anyone is basically trying to intercept those data over the internet, no one will know. But if any data is encrypted through the quantum key distribution, it can anyone if anyone is even trying to intercept those data, their IP will be cached out, and they can be. So basically, there is a two-party allies and both. Whenever they want to secure communication, they can use quantum bit to share those data, and it's highly encrypted, and no one even can intercept the data. And if anyone intercept the data, easily they can that can be detected, and then you can change your encryption key, or a lot of stuffs you can do over there. So that's how we will be doing. After that, like IBM also provides you the quantum experience. So you can go with this particular website, IBM Quantum. One second. IBM Quantum. So here, the quantum computing technology, they have made it free for everyone to come here and experience the quantum cryptography tools and their use cases, and even you can experience the power of a quantum computing over here. So basically, IBM Quantum Experience is a online, when you come to this particular website, this is a online cloud-based platform which will allow you to simulate and run all the quantum circuits. Because whenever we are talking about the quantum computer, they are basically embedded with multiple circuits. Like you are not using a single computer, you are having a power of thousands of a computer, and then you are utilizing those power to do some computing any algorithm. So you can also use this. You can also see the pricing, like what are the pricing they are offering. So there is one pricing, like if you go with this free, you will be able to run it for a 10 minutes of a runtime per month you will be having. Like if you are into a strong password cracking mode, you can utilize this open plan. And after that, we are having a pay as a go method, where it will cost you around 96 USD per minute. Like it's around, if you calculate in Indian terms, it is around it's around I can say it's around 9,000 rupees per minute if you go with the pay as you go method. Like and after that, we are having some premium plan in IBM Quantum. It is 48 USD per minute. Like it will be costing a lot, because you are getting the power of thousands of a computer over there. And after that, this is the most expensive plan, which is a dedicated server. For that purposes, you need to communicate with them, and then only you will be able to use this particular server. So these are the basic. But if you want to basically experience that, then you can experience quantum services for 10 minutes. So I'm having few tasks left. We'll try to switch with that soon. So right now, I don't want to waste my credit for the entire month, but you can also apply for quantum computing credits over here. Here are their resources, and it's a documentation. So let the documentation load, and I'm just sharing this documentation also. If you are willing to read more about the cryptography and something more about the quantum computing, then you can visit that. And after that, once more, I need to go. Like let me go with the uh, technologies. So this is the base technology over here. Like this is how your quantum technology looks like. And you can like if you are trying to experiment with a quantum key distribution or a quantum encryption or quantum computing algorithms, you can utilize this. If you sign in over the IBM quantum, you can assess all the real quantum computers. You can quantum circuit virtualization you can do. You can do a lot of a cloud based simulations over here. It will be supporting all the Qiskit or even all the open source Python library for the quantum computing will be used over here. So if you are into a huge password cracking, these technologies you can use. So you can create a new quantum circuit using the GUI or Qiskit. So if I Qiskit by using the Qiskit, you can create a new you can create a new quantum circuit, and you can run a circuit on any simulator or a real quantum hardware if you are having, and then you can analyze the result or interpret the quantum state measures. So if I just get a start over here, so that's how you can run from here. And this will be a great tool. There are few API references also, you can also utilize them, and that will be so. Qsit is it's a Python quantum library. It's a open source Python library, and it is basically developed by IBM itself. So it's a Qsit. It's a referring for the collection of the software which is executing the program on a quantum computer, most notably among the software tools which is open source of a Qsit, and it basically it helps you to create the quantum circuit. It simulates the quantum algorithm. It runs the experiments on the real quantum hardware, and it supports the quantum key distribution also. So it's a great tool to have. So you can basically install it using the pip install qkit. Like most probably in the next session I will be switching to cloud computing for a hacking. There I will be looking for that. First I need to set up the cloud computing accounts, most probably on AWS, and here I will be again setting some new accounts to run it over here. So today just get a overview of all this, and then we will be looking most probably by in the next session. So just after the session, just get a overview of this particular thing also. And I think from Tuesday I will be starting cloud computing for hackers. Most probably not by today. I was in plan to start this particular cloud security and AI powered cloud monitoring today, but I'm just leaving it out for the Tuesday, because there are a lot of content to go with you. So try to visit all of them. So I think I have discussed what is quantum cryptography. These stuffs I have discussed. IBM quantum experience I have discussed, then Qsit I have discussed. These two steps are remaining, which is AMC ELISE crypto system, and then lattice based computer tool cryptography toolkit. So these two are left. I will be coming back again like in the next session. Most probably we'll be doing if I go with MC ELISE crypto system, it's a post quantum cryptography algorithm. It is basically based on the GOPA code, which is error correcting codes, and it is resistance to the quantum computing attacks also. So this is also a great one. And when I go with the lattice based cryptography tool, it's a post quantum cryptography method that relies on the complex mathematical of any lattice problem, which is very difficult for a quantum computer to solve also. So and there are few features of that, you can include Google Post Quantum TLS also to use that. Then you can use NTRU encryption, Kyber, or New Hope algorithm also to basically encrypt that. So this will be a great tool also. So you can you can come to simply over Google Colab. You can generate few codes to create your lattice based encryption key in a Python. So if I just create a NTRU lattice based lattice, I hope the spelling is right, lattice based encryption in Python, encryption in Python. Okay, so it can help you to create the NTRU lattice-based encryption in Python also. So here it is. So it is creating a NTRU encryption examples over here. It is utilizing the NumPy as a NP, and here it is. So I can run this particular command to check like it's working or not. Like it will be helping us, like it will be using the Google Post Quantum TLS, and that's how it will be utilizing. So run, press enter. So here it is like if the original message is this one, the encrypted message will be this one, and it will take a lot of time to decrypt the message again and again. So that's how it basically works. So it is a NTRU encryption. Then you can also use Kyber or a new hoop algorithm also. So if I go with not on a latest based, if I go with new hoop encryption in Python, let me just go with new hope encryption in Python, new hope algorithm encryption. It is new hope algorithm. I can use algo. Let me just write algo over here, and it can also utilize to generate. And now this is a new hoop algo for encryption in a Python. You can also utilize that if you want more security to any data, and you can utilize that here. Here is the encrypted message. It's a message if this particular message, like a secret message, is encrypted with the data, that's how its encryption key will look like, and it's impossible for any person to decrypt those data. So that's how it basically works. You can select any of your message, and you can pass any data to encrypt, and it can be helpful for great encryption it will provide. Like I can put any message over here. So my secret message for the session 231464562, and if I again run, the particular code will be again like now the encryption key is being changed. This is the new encrypted message of another secret message, which is my secret message for the session 213456. So that's how you basically you can they give you the they give you the message also, like always use the codes with the caution. I can also undo the changes. So a lot of stuff you can do, and there is a lot of technologies I can also utilize, like a Kyber encryption method I can use, like let me load Kyber, Kyber encryption in a Python. So here is the Kyber encryption in a Python. Like this is my secret key, and this how your Kyber encryption look like. So that's how your Kyber encryption look like. This is my secret messages over here. I have made a little change. So that's how it all happens. If I just run it out. Now this is my secret message, and this is its encrypted message. When it decrypt, this will be the message. So I can code and text a lot. So now after the session, try to practice all this tool. What about the advance? Any updates? Hope you are done with the videos. Most probably by like after Holi, I will be starting that too. Till that, just finish all the videos, and then we will be starting with. So that's all for today. Tomorrow again, like tomorrow I will be starting with some stuffs like cloud computing and all. Tomorrow I will be starting. There are few stuffs left over here. I think a few lattice based cryptography I have already showed you. Then this is the quantum cryptography Python example that you can also use that. Implementing AI based cryptography I can use, like AI generated encryption key. You can use the tensor overflow to generate the cryptographic key using the neural networks. This will be the particular uh, code for that. And then we are having the AI powered encryption with LSTM. So if I go with the LSTM, it's a long short term memory, which is a model that are type of a neural network, and that can be used for AI driven encryption. So LSTM can encrypt the data by mapping text into the complex pattern, and then it can help you to recurrent the neural network like RNS to generate the sequence of any encryption and decryption. And the model can be help you to learn all the patterns to enhance the data security. And for this purposes, you can utilize two tools like you can either use PyTorch or PyCryptodome, or either you can use the Tensor Overflow also. So this particular tools you can use for LSTM. And then we are having the deep learning cryptanalysis. So for that purposes you can like basically the it is a AI. Like AI can also be used for a cryptanalysis, like help us to breaking the encryption by identifying the weaknesses in any encrypted algorithm. And if I go with the cryptanalysis, like any neural network can analyze the encryption pattern to detect the vulnerabilities. AI model can also train the encrypted messages and predict the plain text form of all this. And then the deep learning PyTorches or Kerias can be used to simulate the brute force attack or a pattern attacks over them. So this thing you can also go through them, everyone not have to go through this deep of encryption and decryption. But if you are into the blockchain technologies, or if you are into cryptography, if you are willing to develop your own cryptocurrencies, then these tools are very much mandatory for you, and I will suggest you to go with this. But if you are not into this much depth, then just leave it out. You don't have to go into that much depth. Okay, so I hope that's all for today. Anyone have any questions, or should I end the session? Yes.
Sir, please share the second tab of your screen.
Which second tab? This one, right? No. This one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
yes.
told yesterday you are
Yes,
sharing
yes.
this page.
Today I will upload that on. Today I will upload this.
Sir, please share it, sir. We will go through it.
Yes. Today you will be finding this out. Don't worry, because I was editing the particular video. That's why the little delay. But today I will be uploading this. Don't worry. Today I will upload this particular video. Yes.
Sir, how you written the generate collab in Google, generate code in Google Colab, because the Google Colab only generate code. How you return generate in Google Colab?
Okay. So here is the generate options. Like if I go to the code, start coding, or there is a generate. If you press generate over here, you can print any prompt to generate the codes. So that's how it will be going. Yeah, I hope it's all
don't
clear.
know about the prompt.
Yeah, like I also not remember the prompt because it comes from inside me. After the session, you will be having the recording to go through all these prompts, because I can't say I just go through the tools, then prompts comes in my mind. I used to put them, so I don't have control on my what type of prompt I need. So according to the module situation, I used to put the prompt. So if you tell me to write the all prompts again, it's like I have not remembered all these stuffs, because I was just going in a flow, and in flow I have put it all this prompts. So just after the session, remind the video if you want to go through the prompts, because I can't no one. I don't know if I have written some prompts, then it might be possible, but now it's not possible. So you have to watch this video again to get the prompts. Okay, so that's all for today, everyone. Happy Holi. No, before Holi, I will be taking one more session. But till that, just happy Holi, everyone, in advance. Good night.